Milton is set to make landfall this Wednesday in the Tampa area. Folks, it is not looking good. He's already up to a Category 5 with winds reaching 160 miles an hour. Hell, my car doesn't go that fast. But you know what? As if we haven't gotten enough from last week with Hurricane Helene. And look at the name, everybody. Look at that. Milton. Coincidentally, that's the name of the gentleman that my now ex-wife Helene left me for. He's a Jamaican fellow, and I caught them both having sexual relations in a Hilton parking lot. Yes, she was having sex with Milton in a Hilton. And guys, look at this. Look at this. This is not good. All right? Quick question. I asked it last week. Why are you still living in Tampa? Have you guys not learned your lesson? Look at this. Directly, as if he's coming just for Tampa. Guys, he doesn't like you. So if you're in the Tampa area, don't be. But look at Milton. He looks pissed. All right? He is going to do to you what he did to my ex-wife. All right? He's going to knock you up. He's going to break up your home. He's even going to steal your middle school science fair trophy. Hey, Milton. Why? And not to scare you guys more than you already are, but look at that. What the hell is that? You know what that reminds me of? Remember that song from Rocky? It's the eye of the tiger, everyone's gonna die. Pack your shit and get the hell up out of Tampa. And Tampa, not to add insult to injury, but FEMA just announced that they have no money left to help you because they gave all the money to illegals in foreign countries. All right? And hey, Governor DeSantis, if you're watching this, I have a message for you. I have a great idea. Why don't you rename Florida Ukraine? Maybe then we'll get the funding that we need, all right? And that being said, I think I speak for every Floridian when I say, hey, President Zelensky, Milton, and whoever the hell wrote that freaking Baby Shark song, go f*** yourself.
Oh, man. If you didn't laugh off that one, something wrong with you, man. Something is really wrong. Human existence, we need laughter. We need laughter in order to move forward. Something is wrong. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and that's by Valuetainment, the comedy section. So go check them out. I give credit when credit's due. This guy is hilarious. I'm running back at the end. Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. I'm going to give you guys an update on Milton. But let's get back on a serious note, right? Now, Florida just had Helena, right? However you announce it or pronounce it, right? Helena or Helena. And it was devastating. It very much so was devastating. But the thing about Florida that I noticed, and I don't really think it's a good place to live now that I think about it, check out the insurance. Why are insurance company leaving Florida? They know the data before it comes out, hypothetically, allegedly, supposedly. They can't cover all these damaged homes. So I see why they left Florida. Florida is a great place as far as weather and everything else, but as far as hurricanes and floods or anything along that nature, it's prone for. It's actually at a lower elevation, so it's closer to the water. Most of Florida is surrounded by water. Let's just say Florida, let's just say about 80% of Florida is covered by water. 80% of Florida is covered by water. But I want to run this back one more time. Smash that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. This is a Milton update. And then now they just had Helena last week, just a week ago, Smyrna. Now they have Milton. It's like, I'm sure the estimators from last week didn't even come to insure to see what's the damages of the house and what they're going to file 2 or 3 full claims. It is hurricane season. Hurricane season lasts until November. So hopefully Florida, I don't know if people is evacuating Tampa. They say that they're supposed to be evacuating Tampa because this is a Category 5 on land. That's crazy to me. So let's watch this one more time. And then after that, we're going to go to the Trump and Elon rally, which was spectacular, which was very spectacular. And of course, the news channel is trying to spin it in a way that, you know how it is, the CNNs and the ABCs, those are the channels that is not for you or me. Let me repeat, the CNNs and the ABCs are not the channel for you and I. They spread mass amount of misinformation, and they actually program you to tell you what to think. So I tell people, please inform yourself and do your own research. Don't let anyone just tell you what it is, including me. Look it up. I tell people, don't believe nothing I say. Look it up for yourself. And if I'm correct, then come on back. If I'm not correct, then go on. But 9 times out of 10, I'm on the correct side of history. Just like with Elon and Trump, I want to be on the correct side of history. So let's run it back one more time. Value, attainment, comedy. Let's run it back one more time. This guy is hilarious. Make sure you laugh. Put some laughing emojis in there. And also go watch their video as well.
Set to make landfall this Wednesday in the Tampa area. And folks, it is not looking good. He's already up to a Category 5 with winds reaching 160 miles an hour. Hell, my car doesn't go that fast. But you know what? As if we haven't gotten enough from last week with Hurricane Helene. And look at the name, everybody. Look at that. Milton. Coincidentally, that's the name of the gentleman that my now ex-wife Helene left me for. He's a Jamaican fellow, and I caught them both having sexual relations in a Hilton parking lot. Yes, she was having sex with Milton in a Hilton. And guys, look at this. Look at this. This is not good. All right? Quick question. I asked it last week. Why are you still living in Tampa? Have you guys not learned your lesson? Look at this. Directly, as if he's coming just for Tampa. Guys, he doesn't like you. So if you're in the Tampa area, don't be. But look at Milton. He looks pissed. All right? He's going to do to you what he did to my ex-wife. All right? He's going to knock you up. He's going to break up your home. He's even going to steal your middle school science fair trophy. Hey, Milton. Why? And not to scare you guys more than you already are, but look at that. What the hell is that? You know what that reminds me of? Remember that song from Rocky? It's the eye of the tiger, everyone's gonna die. Pack your shit and get the hell up out of Tampa. And Tampa, not to add insult to injury, but FEMA just announced that they have no money left to help you because they gave all the money to illegals in 4 countries. All right? And hey, Governor DeSantis, if you're watching this, I have a message for you. I have a great idea. Why don't you rename Florida?
See, and that's why they say be funny, be careful of what you joke about, right? Because yes, he's joking, but he's actually giving some facts as well. They gave all the money to Ukraine and the migrants. So what you think is going to happen? What you think is going to happen to that $750 that they supposedly is going to give to the American citizens that's already there? They can't even get access to supplies. So you have the money, you can't even get access to the supplies. And then hotel stay is about $300-400 a day. So what's that, 1 or 2 days just to be out of the storm's eye point of view? Come on, man. Can we talk about it? Nothing makes sense anymore. Make it make sense.
Ukraine, maybe then we'll get the funding that we need, all right? And that being said, I think I speak for every Floridian when I say, hey, President Zelensky, Milton, and whoever the hell wrote that freaking Baby Shark song, go f*** yourself.
Okay, so we had enough of the laughter now. Let's get to Elon and Trump. Let's get to Elon and Trump. Let me know if you can see the screen. Let me know if you can see the screen. We're going to do Elon Trump. How y'all feeling today? All right, let's do Elon and Trump. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. Of course, people said they want the screen bigger. No diddy. They would like the screen a little bigger for clarity. All right. Okay. Well, let's get it. Watch this.
Truly incredible guy. And I don't say that often. He's a great gentleman. He's done such an unbelievable job for North Carolina, for Georgia, for Alabama, for Florida, for Tennessee. His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Hi, everyone.
Make sure y'all on the right side of history. I want to know who y'all voting for, because if you like your First Amendment right, and if you like your Second Amendment right, which protects your First Amendment right, you might want to vote for the people that make sense, right? Not the people that's appealing to your emotions or your feelings or make you feel good, but the whole time nothing is really good. You ever had someone to make you feel good, but the whole time it was disastrous? Like, reality kicks back in. You know, don't let that get over your head. Reality kicks back in, but let's get it. Let's get it, Elon.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight. Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave.
Hold on. The land of the free and the home of the brave.
And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime.
That's...
This is no ordinary election.
Mm-hmm.
The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to. They want to take away your right to vote effectively.
Mm-hmm.
You got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech.
You know why Elon paused? You know why they want to do that, Elon? I thought about it. They want to make sure that certain states don't have voter ID rights, or anyone can go and vote, because they know most of the migrants. We talking about 15 million. Let's round that. They're talking about 20 to 25 million illegal immigrants hit the United States of America. What are they going to do when this is all over with? They're here to make sure that they cast their vote. I've never seen anyone so desperate than the Democrats before. They try to desperately persuade you, which isn't working, because everyone have the fact check machine, which is called the internet. See, if we didn't have access to the internet, you could have fooled us a long time ago. If we didn't have access to the internet and have access to readily available information, and we could check and balance things, then you got us. But unfortunately, we're not in the same time era. That was the industrial and all those other eras. We're in the informational era right now. So people seek the truth and they want information, rather you know it or not. People actually want to hear the truth. They no longer want to hear the little lies, right? Because one thing about a lie I know for sure, two things I know for certain, is that once you start, you can't stop. As soon as you stop, well, I don't feel like lying today, your whole psyop is over with. So you got to take that to the grave, you know? And most people can't, and they won't. Especially if it's not a feel good and it's not high vibration. If it's low vibration, most can't deal. But let's continue.
Free speech is the bedrock of democracy.
Yeah.
And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech. in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment. President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America. Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone in the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay, and get everyone you know and everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona, 48 hours. Like, text people now, now. And then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important. So.
Y'all heard what he just said. If you don't vote, right, and I advise everyone to vote, no matter what you hear about your vote don't count and X, Y, Z. Oh yeah, on a certain level it may not, right? But you still need to vote. On the state level, you need to vote. If you understand, if you're well informed and you know what's going on, you actually needs to vote. Everyone needs to vote. You know, go find out who your state executives are, your state governors, right? You need to vote. I think that Trump is probably going to win the electoral votes because he's trying to uplift the whole society, the whole America, you know. And I have another video I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna do it on the next upload. It was about Saddam Hussein and how even Trump said when they got rid of Saddam Hussein, the world changed, because while Saddam Hussein was here, it was order. It was respect in the East. Now it's chaos. So they eliminated a source. He may be frowned upon as a bad guy, but he did some great things. So I'm gonna break that video down on another date, but continue to watch. Make sure you go vote. Vote or die. No Diddy. Vote or die. Make sure you go vote and make sure you're on the right side of history. Look at it, right? If you're driving around in a Tesla and you have Tesla stocks and you still yet vote for Kamala, I don't get what's going on. You have two of the greatest people, right? Two of the greatest species on earth, which is Trump and Elon. And together, they can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button if you agree. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You got one that's an engineer that's gonna make sure that we get there, and then you have the other one that's business savage, which is Trump. What's 1 + 1? So I understand why the media don't want these guys playing a role together. And also, right, I know what they're gonna do as far as, this is not financial advice, but now they're gonna try to target Elon, because he's actually going against the system as well. Him purchasing Twitter, oh, they don't like that. Because Twitter bigger than CNN, NBC, ABC. It's bigger than those 6 media channels that's trying to control your programming. It's 10 times bigger than that. It is 10 times bigger than that. So if you don't have a right for freedom of speech, and I'm not saying you're going to agree with what everyone's saying, but hear people out. Hear people out, because this is how the world was made. Hear people out. If I censor everything that you say, it means I control everything that you say. If I control everything that you say, then what's the point of you? What's the point of your brain? What's the point of your existence, your mere existence, when we all was born as a reflection of each other, and we're here to make this world a better place? Yeah, the one that we're in now. We're here to make this one a better place. Before we go anywhere else, we have to start at home. Before we worry about anybody and everything else, we have to take care of the inside. See, a lot of people are projecting things on the outside where the problem is actually inner. Your inner exterior might be filthy. Get rid of those. Get rid of those negative thoughts. Get rid of those things because it's not giving you any justice. You know, people make mistakes. You forgive them. Keep it moving. Keep going. One thing, two things for certain. One thing I know for sure, right? I will always move forward. And I tell people, always move forward. Never move backwards. You don't need to. Not in this round. Just always move forward. You know? But let's continue.
Get everyone you know. Everyone. So speaking to people out there, everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point.
Right.
Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason.
Right.
Okay. So nothing is more.
And I'm spreading this message for a reason. I want everybody to go out and vote. Everybody that's with Healthy Discussion, the audience, the entire platform, go out and vote. Now, I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I've gave you enough evidence and informed you because a lot of people vote without being informed, right? So I gave you enough evidence to inform you of who you may need to vote for if you want this thing to be different. Like I say, 4 years ago compared to now, right? Look at your bank account. Look at your grocery bill. Look at your rent. Look at your mortgage. Look at your car note. Look at your student loans. Look at gas prices. Look at all these things. It has skyrocketed. Look at your health insurance. Look at your Medicaid. Look at your choices that you have made, right? Pay attention. It's a reason why. It's a trickle effect. Everything started at the top and trickled down to the bottom or drizzled down to the bottom. So don't you guys want some form of change about now, right about now, right about now? You know, and it's the only way to change this thing. You can't complain. If she get elected or selected, y'all can't complain about where the economy may go after that. I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't want to hear that y'all babysitting prices is too high. I don't want to hear that a piece of bread costs you about $30. I don't want to hear that eggs cost you about $100. I don't want to hear any of those things. Bananas and all the nutrients and everything else, schooling, billing, transportation, all these things will skyrocket. Right? I don't want to hear about when your health insurance and your grandparents older, they're calling you like, hey, my health insurance, it just went up by 5 times the amount. I can't even get insulin if I needed it. That part, I don't want to hear it after that. After that, I no longer want to hear your complaints because it's none of my concern. Either you're on the right side of history or you're on the wrong side of history. And I want to be on the right side of history. And no matter who win, I'm still going to be on the right side of history. Portfolio, money wise, and all of that. But what's the point of being in a system where, right? It's like being on the Titanic and the whole ship is going down. Yes, you might have an upper echelon cabin, or you might have everything that you need, but the ship is still going down. That's just like America being in debt right now. I tell people, if you're not making trillions of dollars, you're in debt. Even if you're a billionaire, millionaire, if you're not making trillions of dollars as a conglomerate, right? Because the machine is printing more than you could ever earn. So as a whole, we're all in debt. No matter if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, if you don't have more trillions than the system, then you consider to be in debt by default because you are who you hang around. And right now we're hanging in America. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Go and vote. Go and vote. You probably have another 24 hours left because this was aired just a day ago. So you got 48 hours. So right now you got 24 hours. Please go register and vote. And I don't say please to nothing, but please, people, go register and vote because you can literally make a difference, right? You can literally make a difference. Now let's go.
Important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count. Well, it does. Okay, it does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin. So get everyone you know to register to vote.
It may be just a 3% difference. That's what I'm saying. Just a 3% difference for millions of people. 3%. Y'all better get up and go vote. Get up and go vote. Tell them Healthy Discussions sent you. Tell them Elon sent you. Tell them Trump sent you. Tell them the people of America sent you. Tell them the First Amendment sent you. Tell them the Second Amendment sent you. Tell them freedom of speech sent you. Hell, tell them God sent you.
I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted. I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway more than anything that will matter is getting those registrations.
Let me run that back again.
Registration is good. Don't take it for granted. To register to vote, I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted. I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway more than anything that will matter is getting those registrations. And then
swapthevote.com. 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 Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. Swapthevote.com. Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. Swapthevote.com. 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 Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. Swapthevote.com. Hell, I'm gonna be repetitive too, Elon.
And then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election, especially in Pennsylvania. So thank you. And honestly, you want to just be a pest. Just be a pest to everyone you know, people on the street, everywhere. Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
That was well said. Now, Elon isn't the best public speaker, but he don't need to be. He's good at other things, right? And that goes to show. Focus on what you need to focus on. You don't have to be the best at everything, but you have to be a master at something. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Smash that like button. Tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Make sure that you click the link down below. I'm going to pin something to the chat to help you, maybe Identity IQ, check on your credit. I'm going to leave also the swapthevote.com. Y'all need to make sure that you're registered to vote. Also, email me some more topics that you want me to talk about as well. I appreciate everyone in the audience, everyone in the chat, everyone in the community. I'm building this up from scratch. So you will see the advancement and the progress as well. Also have some EMF protectors, electromagnetic frequency for cancer or anything along that nature. You need to put on your device or wear it around your neck or put it on your laptop or just keep it in your house. Maybe when you're going to sleep at night, you need to make sure that you're protecting yourself against those negative frequencies that can harm you, right? Last time I checked, you can only see 10% of reality, which means the other 90% you can't see, which means that you're damn near blind. On that note, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, but most importantly, smash that like button, tell a friend, meaning share the video, and subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Peace, blessings, and love. Go vote, go vote, go vote. Can we talk about it? Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Cooking up that cook up, cooking up that cook up, cooking up that cook up, cooking up that